What's up, you guys? It's Mr. Moody Dresser here, and today we are going to talk about style over 50. Let's get into it. Rah. So, gentlemen, over the age of 50, I'm hollering at y'all today. Now, first off, let me let you know I will be 53 in about 4 weeks. So, I kind of know what I'm talking about with this specific topic. Now, there's a myth going around as if we are unteachable, right? Now, it is true that men really don't like to ask for help. It's like a machismo thing. I get that. But at the same time, men are very, very adaptable at this point in their life. Reason why? We've been around a while. We already know the ups and downs. We have more of an idea of who we are as a man. Also, men over the age of 50 are more than likely to be nestled already in their career. But hold up for a second. Before I continue on, the shirt that I am wearing today, I am so proud to be wearing. I donated to this cause, Feed the People. I'm going to link them in the comments so you can buy a t-shirt. You guys support Feed the People, the beautiful children in Africa. It's feeding them, and what more can I say? All right, so back to the topic at hand. Fellas, this is a great time in your life to enhance your style. Okay. Now, I had a whole script written and I was like, okay, here's the bullet points. This is what I'm going to say. But that ain't me, man. I like to just shoot off the dome, and whatever comes to my mind, I like to just spit it out verbatim. That's just me, right? So, everything you hear in this YouTube is unscripted, and I'm just shooting from the hip based on my styles, my imagination, and my experience as a professional fashion blogger. I've been in the game for about 6 years now. You have seen me probably in True Classic commercials. I've been featured in H&M, and I just have a very broad, vibrant approach when it comes to style. So I get DMs every once in a while from men asking for assistance in improving their style. So I was thinking to myself, this is a perfect opportunity to create a YouTube where you guys can just watch it, rewind it, watch it again, later date, reference it again. First and foremost, this is the best time in your lives, gentlemen, to enhance your style because we're not out of the game yet. So let's get into a few points. The very first point that I want to make about improving your style is the way your clothes fit. Guys, that's everything. The way that your clothes fit, I cannot expound enough on how important that is. It's literally a game changer for the way you present yourself in an ensemble. So, first and foremost, lock down a reputable place for alterations in your town. The closer, the better. Now, for me, I have 2 spots here in town where I take my clothing on the regular, depending on what the job is. So, for instance, my local dry cleaner is like less than a mile away, and they do an exceptional job when I just need things like my denim jeans or a pair of khakis hemmed up. They do great at that. Or a suit sleeve. They do great at that as well. Okay, now Rossini's is a fine menswear where they have higher end suits, a wonderful staff, a great place to purchase premium suits, but they also have an in-house tailor who is a genius. So if I need certain things done, like, the back of my suit taken in, I may need a taper, or depending on how much a brother been getting down, I might need something taken out, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, it's just great to have resources where you can get your clothing looking exactly how you want them to look. Well, how do I want them to look, Mr. Moody? All right, I got you. Now, first thing that you don't want is you don't want your pants flooding all over your shoes. I also like for my suit pants and my denim jeans, and no matter what I'm wearing, for it to fit appropriately, okay? Because it's how you stand, it's how you appear, right? So if it's baggy, if it's drowning over your shoe, it's just a really ugly look. All right, so I got a really good example for you. This corduroy suit, I actually bought for pennies on the dollar. There's a suit company called Alain Dupaty, and I also have a former YouTube talking about where you can find affordable suits for pennies on the dollar. I'll link it right here for you guys to reference that at a later time. But anyways, so if you look at how I'm wearing this suit here, I took it to get tailored and look how it looks, guys. So if you notice the hem on my pants perfectly lays on my boot. Also, I had the sleeves taken up. You know, I'm not of a very tall stature, so oftentimes I will have to have my sleeves taken up, just revealing a little bit of the cuff, a little bit of the wrist. Another great approach on how a jacket or a shirt should fit, okay? So if you look at the overall look of this suit, it looks high end, and I paid less than $100 for it. So don't forget this bullet point. Fit is king. All right, so next, be versatile with your style. You don't have to be put in a box because you're over the age of 50. Who made that rule? Let me know where he at and I'm gonna get at him, because that's not true. No matter what age you are, I have seen men, no matter what age, look sharp and look versatile and have a lot of diversity in their wardrobe. And that's actually where my social media name came from. Mr. Moody Dresser is I dress according to my mood. So you'll never see me with a standard look that is consistent. So for instance, one day I'm dressed like I am right now and I'm just chilling, right? The next day I'll dress a little bit more upscale casual. And then one day I'm just feeling saucy. I'll have on a satin shirt and some dress pants and an expensive boot. And if you go through my archives of photos and videos, you will see so many different approaches that I use when it comes to ensembles. Number one, it makes life much more exciting. Number two, it makes you visually interesting. So fellas, don't be afraid to switch up your styles. Oh, and a little key point, don't be afraid of trends either. That's gonna be a whole nother YouTube that I'm gonna talk about, but don't shy away from trends. You can dip your toe just a little bit in the trends and have some fun with them. I do it all the time and it's so fun. And hey, it's really on some fly shit. I enjoy it. So don't shy away from trends either. All right. All right, see, let me go to my notes real quick because I know there's something else I wanted to add on here. You see me scrolling. Man, come on, man. I should know better than this. All right. The third point I want to make to you guys is details. Now, this is my I love details. That's when you add all the sauce, is the details. So I'm really excited to talk about this because oftentimes this is what's bypassed when you see a boring, mundane look. It's because it's lacking details, all right? So let's talk about that for a minute. Perfect example, this leather cuff, it's a detail, right? I forgot to put my wristwatch on, my Fitbit, because I'm tracking my steps today. But anyways, details. The glasses that I'm wearing is a detail. The rings that I wear are details. Pocket squares, lapel pin on suits, details. So now when it comes to details, let's break it down, all right? So for instance, this look here, I found this jacket. I believe I found it in the men's section at Forever 21. And I was like, this is a very unique jacket. I'm going to get it. Wasn't sure how I was going to style it. I could have easily threw a pair of light denim with it and rocked it with a pair of casual sneakers and it would have looked dope. But the way that my brain works, I wanted to do something different. So I found this fedora, I believe on Amazon, and I also paired it with these teal tinted glasses. See, that's adding flair to the look. I also decided to wear this king bracelet, this gold king bracelet to add texture and a little bit of flair to the look. Of course, a gold chain and a gold ring. All these things are details to elevate the look. And that is actually the purpose of details, is to elevate looks. is to take something that is just conservative and expected to individual and stylish. That's why details are so freaking important. The accessory game is grossly underrated in men's fashion. So you really don't have to break the bank to be sharp. It's all about approach. And I'm going to drop another YouTube about affordable shopping because that's also a passion of mine. I like to be fly on pennies on the dollar. That's just like my thing. You guys know I love the thrift store. If you haven't seen my new thrift store song, got it from the thrift store. Hey, I got it from the thrift store. You guys go to my social medias and check out my thrift song. People are feeling it. They loving it. They're having fun with it. And that just touches my heart because I made it with fun in my heart and joy in my heart. So I'm glad that it's resonating with people. All right. So guys, in this YouTube, I've given you guys 3 tips. Okay. We have get your stuff tailored. Fit is king. We also have be versatile with your style. And last but not least, don't skip the details. All right. This is for my fellas over 50. And you guys comment in the comments if you want me to touch on other topics. And hey, I'm excited to see some of the messages that I'm going to get of you gentlemen stepping out and being sharp. All right. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, go ahead and bless your brother, man. Subscribe, like, share, all that. Help my YouTube grow because I want to help men on a daily basis be a much sharper, confident you. All right? Stay sharp, my friends.